Street Fighter, man. This car is so cool. Finally got back here to the shop where we were able to put some safety in it, build a full cage for this car so he can safely go down the track, and he can go somewhere in the 8 seconds if he ever wishes to make the car that powerful. The car as it is right now, it's sporting a combo that we put together here. It's a 2276 cc engine. It makes somewhere between 300 or 400 horsepower depending on the boost levels. Eli is being very good at keeping this car going straight and doesn't let the car sit too long. He's always on it, constantly doing upgrades little by little, and it's just the way that we can do it as well. You know, we can't just focus our entire lives to these cars, but we brought the car in and gutted it, cleaned it all up. Nick went ahead and started making all the preparations he needs to do to get the cage in there. We brought out the pipe bender, we brought out his computer software and drew it all out, started making all of the parts one at a time, started piecing this skeleton together, and took the floors right out of the car. Then we went right ahead and just make sure that everything was going to come together and he was going to be safe and the welds were done properly. We brought the whole cage back down, welded the whole top, and then brought it back up. Then went ahead and put it up against the body. Just working with what we had. There's still some upgrades we're going to do to this car in the near future, like suspension work, and we were working with what we already had on the rear end. We had already set up the car so it hooks and it goes really straight. That we didn't really want to mess with too much. We were just adding safety right now. The next step is to work on the front end, add disc brakes, we're gonna switch wheels. We're gonna put a few more things into this car to make it safer and to make it a bit more consistent. Nick is right here, CNC. We are cutting off of the seat brackets to mount the Kirkley seat, the aluminum seat on there, and also made some brackets so we can make a bar that will run across to mount the seat belts, to make sure that if the unfortunate is to happen, were to happen, the driver remains safe. Then we were already there, might as well paint the whole car because it just didn't look right. And it's just, you know, we took it over next door to Tango Speed, and they let us use their booth, spray the whole car. We had some windows from Broomhilda that we had just pretty much collecting dust here in the shop, and we went ahead and put those in the pile of stuff that was going to end up in Eli's car. We removed his bumper. We just cleaned it all up, all the necessary stuff that this guy always driving around with, which is like piles of tools and Dorito bags and all kinds of crap. Took it all out, make sure that it didn't look like a homeless encampment, and put seal up, put the floor right up, made the seat mounts, make the seat brackets, like I said, the seat belt brackets as well, and then started the well, Eli did himself, started wiring the car back up. So he brought this cool gems that he had collected and needed some help. So the Moco Loco showed up, Greg Garza, and helped the boys out wire some stuff that they were not sure of how to do. But they got the car running, fired up. I told him, don't put a sticker on that car until the car works, man. I don't care what you guys gotta do, man. Because I was busy. I was trying to get my car ready too, which didn't end up working out. But I was working on my car. At the same time, these guys were over here testing. They got their, they spent a few days non-stop working on this car. They took it out to an undisclosed location somewhere outside of the States, right? And they just made sure that the car was working properly, that it was building boost, that if they were gonna have any issues at all, they might as well have them before we show up to the track. So that's usually, you always want to test the car before you go make a fool out of yourself out there. So Sure enough, they found out they had a few issues with the car, and it was nothing they couldn't fix. He came back to the shop. They figured it out. It had some irrelevant filters in there, just too many. Then the car was ready to run. Put the sticker on, and there you go, man. We're ready to make the first call at Buggy. Very good at it. He just needs more seat time. The car needs obviously more tuning. We need to put more power into it. But when you're able to fire up the car and everything works, the whole weekend went well, you got to participate, you get to break a record on your personal best. This car had never gone sixes, and now it's in the sixes, and it gets to drive home and under its own power. Nothing's hurt, nothing's broken. The spirits are still high. Even if you lost, you're still like with the adrenaline rushing, because you just, Nick's gotta be super happy. He went so fast. Eli's happy. His car worked, went 100 plus miles an hour, and now it's time to go to the shop and drink some beers and have some fun and enjoy a dinner. Thanks for watching the channel. Subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.